So let's discuss about equations of motion. So what are the equations of motion? So these equations are relations between displacement, velocity, acceleration, and time. So there are various ways in which we can have it, and we have developed three equations of motion, which will help us finding the unknown quantity when the other quantities are known. So that's what equations of motion do. First equation of motion is from I'll say definition of acceleration. We define acceleration to be rate of change in velocity. So A equal to V minus U by T. So from this, what I can write AT equal to V minus U. Or I can write V minus U equal to AT or V equal to U plus AT. This is first equation of motion. You can take it down. Quickly take it down. Now let's look at the second equation of motion. So how do we get the second equation of motion? Let's say this is the distance that the body is covering. So now let's say the initial velocity of body here is u and the final velocity is v. And the displacement of body is s. Right? Now initial average velocity are not same, they're different. So we have initial and final velocity to be different. So what I'll do, I'll assume that displacement equal to average velocity into time. Now, what is average velocity in this case? Can I say average velocity equal to how much? V plus U by 2. So what is displacement equal to? V plus U by 2 into T. Is that fine? What is displacement equal to? V plus U by 2 into T. So after this, we'll do here. So what is first equation? V equal to U plus 8. So I have displacement equal to, how do I write? I can write V plus U by 2 into T. Now what is V? V can be written as U plus AT. So can I say S equal to V is U plus AT plus U by 2 into T. Or I can write S equal to U plus U is 2U by 2 plus AT by 2 into T. So I can write S equal to, what is S equal to? 2U by 2 can be 2 cancels. So U into T, UT plus half AT square. So this is second equation of motion. You can take it down. Now let's look at third equation of motion. So third equation of motion, see first equation of motion, I have a relation between V, U, A and T. Second equation of motion, I have a relation between S, U and T. Now in third equation of motion, what we'll do is we'll try to eliminate T. So again, I'll go back to the same example, right? You know, a body has initial velocity U, final velocity V and displacement S. So here I want to get rid of T. Now, what is S equal to? We have just seen that U plus V by 2 into T. But from equation 1, what is V equal to? U plus AT or T equal to how much? V minus U by A. This is from first equation of motion. So again, I do the rest here. Let me substitute that. If I substitute it, what will I get? I'll get S equal to V plus U by 2 into V minus U by A. So this can be written as S equal to V plus U by V minus U by 2A. So this is of the form A plus B into A minus B. How can we write A plus B into A minus B?
A square minus B square.
So A plus B into A minus B can be written as A square minus B square. So let's write it. So v plus u into v minus u can be written as v square minus u square by 2a. So I'll bring this side. I can rearrange the variables to get it as v square minus u square equal to 2as. This is the third equation.